I know.
Tuesday night.
This is Egland.
My name's Egland. This is Joe. First of the podcast.
Hey,
good, right?
we've been trying to do this for a minute. Egland just always has something better to do.
It's called work.
Well, I might do this wise man.
What is that one?
That's a cider.
Yeah, no, I'm Gucci. I'm trying this. It's called Flying Machine Pretty Ugly.
This is the first one I've drank on.
Really?
Oh, we have a guest host tonight. I forgot to tell you. What do you have yours? You know it's great because I brought some gin. Alright, to catch everyone up. Egland and I both have one of these little guys. The deal is when we go out drinking.
Oh, y'all stupid at that.
The deal is when we go out drinking that we have to keep it, and whoever loses them has to take a shot of warm gin. Which really hasn't happened yet. We've held on to them.
Pretty good. This is not going out drinking.
I really wish I would have brought the gin.
We should have brought the gin. This is not going out drinking. I almost got Joe. We went out Tuesday night for a Christmas party. And I meet Joe downtown. And I didn't say nothing at first. I was looking around, look for the guy on him. He didn't have him. I went to Joe and I pulled my little guy out. And I was like, that's awkward.
He looks at me, he's like, you got 15 minutes. Like, son of a bitch.
You got 10 minutes. I looked at John. I need 2 shots of warm gin, please. And then Joe, he was like, hey, good, I'll be back. I'll be right back. This man left for like 30 minutes and came back with his little guy. He goes, I'm good.
You know, it's weird. One guy, the guy who was in there Thanksgiving night, the one that his butt crack was hanging out, he came up to me and said, I saw you guys with the little men. And what's the deal with the little men? I should have said you have to take a shot of warm gin and tell me, or for me to tell you, but I didn't.
I got a lot of people ask me about it because I kept it in my little pocket right here.
Do you know what's fucking crazy though? Is like, because of that, I don't hate gin anymore.
I still do.
I don't.
No.
I just don't care anymore.
I care.
There are worse things.
Yeah, gin.
No!
Dude. Listen, we took one shot one night because we're stupid. And then we were in a group chat with our work and they said, you won't take another one. And obviously knowing us, we're like, yeah, fuck it. yeah, we won't.
Doubles.
So we recorded it and we took double shots of warm gin. I tell you right now, it wouldn't go past here. It just sat there.
It's like swallow. It's like deep throating a Christmas tree.
It was horrible.
You know what's weird though is like at least it was good gin. It was, you know what I mean? It wasn't like Barton's
There's no
gin.
such thing as good gin.
Obviously, you haven't had bad gin.
I feel like our house gin.
My ex was a fucking gin alcoholic, and she'd buy bottom of the barrel. She had like a little fucking pint of it. She'd carry it around. Dude.
What do we sell?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Barton's? We switch a lot of.
I don't even look at it anymore. It's just terrible.
You should know. You're the one that stocked the bottles.
Yeah, I just saw gin on it and went with it.
Is it Barton's?
It might be Barton's.
He just became a bartender. He was bar back forever. Probably one of the youngest bartenders in a high volume bar I've ever had the pleasure to work with.
I appreciate that.
Really, I'm serious. Fucking badass worker.
Thank you.
You know what it is, dude? You're just not stupid.
That's facts. Well, and everything I learned in bartending was because of him too.
Don't blame me.
And funny thing is, let's talk about if we're going to talk about something. Let's talk about Tuesday night.
Oh God.
Tuesday night, our work party, we made a small little bar, like the bar of the night. Downtown Glenmore.
Shoulder to shoulder. No one was in any other bar downtown. Just
every other bar was dead because of us, because we made that bar just pop, and it was just a blast. And then we'll get back to talking about that night, but that one scene of us having fun and all that made our boss, who was bartending that night, think like, why don't we have this every night at the Village instead of being stuck up like he wants us? And then we get a text today going, hey guys, I want y'all to be more happy. I want y'all to high five customers.
Yo, he said throw napkins.
He said throw napkins.
Oh, John, it's
buddy. They about to get thrown. That's the crazy part. Is that's
just us though.
Been bartending like that this whole time.
Well, there's no other way to bar. No one wants a shitty bartender.
No one wants. What do you want?
The worst thing in the world is having a pissed off bartender because they set the mood. You know what I mean? It's your watering hole.
Facts. I got clientele now. I have the same 15 girls that come back every weekend.
Yeah.
It's like, what do
Hey,
you
they
want?
spend money though, even if it's their dad.
I'm just talking shit. I'm like, what the fuck do y'all want?
You know, it's crazy because the bar we work in, we damn know that's not their money. Mm-mm. No way. That's definitely my parents' money. Mm-hmm. You know what my dad would say or my mom would say if I took the card and ran up $100 tab at a bar? They'd laugh at me. They'd laugh right in my face. They would. They'd be like, what is this?
You know what happened if I would have tried to do that? It would have got declined. We didn't have money growing up. My parents were like, try it.
Yeah. Here, which one you want? Here's a Blockbuster one. It might run. I wonder if like Blockbuster cards are gonna be like framed and you want to hear something? Alright, so I went to
Blockbuster card.
I went to a fucking a museum like 2 weeks ago, and behind the glass case they have all these old phones, and then they had an iPhone, the first iPhone, and I just looked at it. I'm like, oh,
the original one from AT&T.
I thought you were supposed to say 1800s.
Yo.
1800s, yeah. And I was sitting there, like, looking at it. I'm like, I remember when this fucking came out.
Dude, it's like this big.
It's like it's itty bitty.
It's tiny.
And then they had a wall phone with a big cord, and I remember having that too. Mm-hmm. God, growing up, and now what are they? 12, 13, iPhone 13,
13, I believe. Mine's a 12.
Peasant.
What do you have?
The newest Galaxy.
Shut the
the
fuck
newest
up.
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
The S21 Ultra.
I'm poor looking ass.
Look, all I'm trying to say is this phone is more than that phone and does way more. iPhone people are just programmed to think they're
we're simple. Fuck you.
Well, you know the cool thing about iPhones is they fucking link to everything.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And they're starting to do that with this, but you have to have Windows. The cool thing about Windows, though, is it's Xbox, Windows, and now phones. So now, like, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to have a Mac. You know what I mean?
Speaking of phones, you getting a new Tesla phone?
You have a new Tesla phone?
Yeah, it's coming out in
Shut the fuck up.
6 months. I'm not kidding.
You charge your car with it or some shit?
No, it's like an actual Tesla phone. It's like supposedly going to compete against Apple now.
I don't think so.
That's what they're. He's being serious. He's dropping a phone.
Did you know Steve Jobs, the guy with Apple and all that shit, he had a fucking, what's it called? A short, right? When you're shorting someone's stocks, when you're trying to fail. Yeah. He had a big short against Tesla way back when it came up, and it fucking skyrocketed. And there's an interview listening to him. He's like, yeah, I didn't work out for you, did it? And he just like looks around. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, could you imagine having fuck you money like that? Yeah. Like, sorry, Steve Jobs. Fuck you.
Did you know that Elon Musk was going to sell his Tesla project to Apple?
Really? I did not know that.
I knew that.
Wait, the cars?
The car.
Could you imagine if we had Apple cars?
The self-drive electric cars. And the reason why, because when Tesla first came out, it wasn't doing so good. The first 5 years Tesla was out, no one knew about it. It was like, what the fuck's a Tesla? No one cared about it. It was making no money, nothing. Yeah. And then he was going to do it. The deal fell through, and then that next year, boom. Tesla. Look at Tesla now.
I think what he did, if you throw enough shit to a wall, something will stick. You know what I mean? He just went everywhere.
Not bartenders.
Yeah. You throw enough shitty receipts at me, something will stick to the bar.
You throw enough cards at me, maybe one.
Yeah, right. I didn't know he was going to sell it to Apple. I wonder in like another dimension, maybe, that they're Apple cars.
Oh, there will be. Apple's coming out with the electric car.
No way. What do you think it's going to be called?
I watched his whole interview.
Apple
That's
pie?
how I know all this.
Apple pie?
I don't know, bro. I watched his whole interview, and I was like, what the fuck? Apple's coming out with a new electric car. Ford's coming out with an electric truck.
Yeah. Well, other than iPhones and then like Galaxies, what do you got? Pixels? Google's got a phone.
Yeah, the Google, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
The Google X, Google Plus, Google something.
Pixel is, I think that's actually a Google phone. But
Windows phone.
Yes, it is the Windows phone.
Windows phone.
They've had phones for a while too, but they've been slept on forever.
They've been slept on, but because they're basically mini computers.
Yeah.
And so, like, Windows, if you ever go to, like, a big job site, like in my field, those guys have Windows phones because they can do whatever they want, like a computer. Yeah. And so they're inside the middle of the job site, say, looking at that beam, like, I don't like that beam, now I want it this way. They can literally bring up the diagram and change it.
Sweet.
It's dope, yeah. But they can't do it on these ones, and they can't do it on iPhones.
Really?
No.
These ones are pretty fucking smart. I was like, This phone's...
This motherfucker? Yo, you had too many apps will die.
They actually, you can get the battery replaced. I remember when I first got this, I wouldn't charge it for like 2 days straight. Now it'll make it a day. You know what I mean? I charge it in the morning, I can dick on it all day, but by 3 in the morning, it's done, you know?
This one, I could be on it for about an hour.
Yeah.
Dead.
Really?
I've had it since day one.
Really? Isn't that?
iPhones are terrible to charge.
Gotta get a Tesla phone.
Oh, fun fact about Tesla phones. This interview I watched, they're going to have solar panels on them.
No, the fuck they're
I'm
not.
not kidding. This is wild, dude. I was like, huh? It's going to have solar panels on the back because Tesla is in, like, I guess, works with solar panels or whatever it is because all the Teslas have solar panels on top of the cars.
What are you going to do for a case?
I don't know.
I thought solar panels
maybe the case will have solar
fragile.
panels on it too.
Are they not?
They're not. So yours ain't glass back, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Tesla phones aren't glass back. They
Really?
said, what's the point of having a glass
You know how I
back?
ended up with this fucking phone? I had a fucking S7 for fucking...
That's right. I was supposed to give you my phone,
fucking
wasn't I?
ever, dude. I had the S. It was fine. Nothing was ever wrong with it. I took it out of the case when I was with Carly kayaking, and like dicking around, dropped it. Both sides shattered. And it worked for like another month, and then I put it on top of the car, and I went to open the door, and when I shut the door and reached up to grab it, I nicked it, fell on the fucking... Done. It like...
I remember you telling me that. You're like, I need a phone.
Dude, it's the worst too. And then like, so you contact your phone, your carrier, and you're like, well, let me use my insurance, which is like $100, and they're like, oh, well, we don't make your phone no more, so you have to buy this new phone. I was like, what? Or like, or we can give you this remanufactured phone. I'm like, well, how much is a new phone? And they're like, $1,300. I'm like, excuse me? Like, but you can make monthly payments with 15% interest. I'm like, oh, I can. Can I?
At 50%. Oh, so I'm going to pay $1,600.
Oh,
fuck
God.
you.
I think, we did the math. I think it would be like $2,700 to pay my phone off over a course of a year. But the payments are minuscule. They're like $50 a month. But they fuck you like that, you know?
It's for 2-year contracts, and they fuck you.
Yeah. It is, yeah, I think it was 2 years. And then do you want to add the protection plan? It's like, well, no fucking shit I want to add it. Look what happened to this one. But it's not going to matter because when this one breaks...
Right.
I had that fucking S7 since almost the day it came out.
Wow. Yeah, for a long, long time.
Before I had that, I had...
Well, that's good, though. You don't need, like... I mean, I upgrade mine because they give me the free upgrade.
Yeah.
It didn't come out of my pocket. Like, this phone's paid off, nothing like that. It's not like, fuck it, I'm going to upgrade it, but... If you don't break your phone, you don't need to get the newest upgraded phone.
No. Or it's like a tech... You know, some people are like that with cars. You know, you don't need the newest car, but some people
don't
just
understand either. That newest phone that comes out, like if iPhone 14 comes out next year, never fucking buy it. It's gonna have so many problems. It's gonna have recalls. It's gonna have.
Well, I wasn't gonna buy it anyways.
What?
Because it's an Apple product. I don't know. I would.
New Android, fucking bitch ass.
I didn't buy it before I had that. The 7. I had this off-brand Kai Kanoshi, whatever it was. It's supposed to be an indestructible phone, and I was working on the farm, and it fell out of my pocket underneath a tractor tire on a gravel road. Fucking indestructible, my fucking...
Well, I mean, you also went...
Well, it still worked.
And you got ran over by 20,000 pounds of fucking tractor.
I had this old Nextel when I was a kid. It was yellow and black and a flip phone. Dropped that fucker off my dirt bike. The only thing the old phones couldn't survive was water. Like their kryptonite. This one you can throw in the pool.
Yeah,
you know?
And still get fucked up.
I think it's fine, actually. It's got an underwater mode where you can take pictures underwater.
Oh. The iPhone does too, but it usually fails half the time.
Does it really?
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, we're not do that with my phone. I need it.
I gotta juggle water. Let's put both of our phones in there at the end of the podcast.
As
the water freezes?
How about this? I got extra phones at home.
No, they're the newest ones.
About that.
But here's the thing. They're only waterproof when you first get them. So how many times do you have to bang it around your pocket for it to be
like break those rubber seals in there?
Yeah. Because it can't, nothing, electricity and water have never worked. Unless you're trying to commit suicide. And then toasters.
Toasters are the dream.
What kind of bath bomb do you want?
Can I get that toaster?
Fuck it, throw me a hairdryer too.
I want that toasty toast. Remember the Razor?
Yeah, wow. They're making another one.
Yeah, it's already came out.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Razor was like the phone to have.
The phone I had.
They're like thin.
I had a green one.
I never saw a green. I saw a couple red ones.
I had a bright green one. That motherfucker. If I ever got pissed off, like whatever girl told you at the time, yo, fuck you. Wah. That's it. You be done. Fuck
my
these
cousin
phones.
was
Gotta click N. Nah, you can slap that shit.
She was a stripper.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course she was.
She was actually pretty good at it. She like went to the stripper Olympics. She was really good. She like
you dated a stripper?
What?
You dated a stripper? Mm-hmm. I dated a stripper.
Worst decision ever.
Yes, agreed.
Bad shit nuts.
They made a shit ton of money.
Oh, I'd watch her make $1,500 a night.
Easy.
And she's like, oh, I gotta pay the house like
Where'd she
$300. Back when the men's club was called the Doll House.
That was 2013?
Oh, it was wow. No, had before that because I wasn't even 21.
Okay, so I dated, my ex worked at the men's club, but it was called men's club. It was 2013, 2014. And she would pull in like $1,500 fucking bucks.
Oh yeah, it's stupid.
I'm just like, she would pull out a wad, like a little envelope she had, like a little case that they would carry around.
Yeah.
She'd go, open it. And I'm like, oh my God, open it. Fucking hundreds,
Yeah.
50s, 20s.
Well, what kills me now is like, where did it go? Like she's poor as dirt now. And I don't understand. If you think about $1,500, so we'll say $3,000 a night or a weekend, right? If you just work the weekends for 52 weeks in a year.
So you're making $12,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 150,000. Good God, I can't even fathom that. A year. Just by taking your clothes off. If you did that from 18 and you kept your body all the way to 35, you could retire.
100%.
100%. I'm not saying that you would have all of it, but I'm saying you'd have a good chunk of change.
Are you saying we should be strippers?
My time is come and gone for that, sir.
It's not. I'm saying if you get rich next year.
Next year, I'm already working on it now.
All right, hey, let's talk about our club or our bar we're gonna make.
Oh, the manhole.
The manhole. Do they know about it?
I mentioned it a couple times.
Okay. Make a bar.
They, like all 15 people that might watch this. Kay watches this. Kirsten.
Really?
Yeah, okay. She's gonna be on this soon. I have to make sure I don't have to work the next day to because Kay's gonna get drunk.
Oh.
That girl can drink a lot in a little bit of time and then just be hammered like that. I did Nick. Nick was cool. Nick was a good guy to do. That's my I gotta go to bed ringtone.
Nice. Whenever I fall asleep is my bedtime.
It's like if I'm in bed by 10 o'clock, I'm a happy man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Usually, like Monday through Thursday, I'm in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then Friday, obviously, we work Friday nights and Saturday nights. So I don't go to bed.
Well, it's funny because I feel I sleep better on the days that I work at the bar.
Well, yeah, because like
that Saturday night that I shut down outside bar first. Oh, I fucking slept like a baby that night. Carly always tells me, man, I fucking snore so loud when I'm tired.
Have you heard what Abby said? Oh shit! Can I talk about this?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I don't give a fuck.
I just know that everybody in the world's gonna see it one day, maybe.
Maybe. Abby was not happy that I worked patio one night.
Oh really? What's that?
I don't know. Bro,
Dude,
what do I do that would cause problems there?
You know, it's funny. People have like this ego about what bar or where they work. You know what I mean?
Time to go to bed again.
No, that was my I got a tile in my wallet. And never works when I need it to work, but every time I sit on my wallet wrong.
I just want to make sure you have the time.
You know what really sucks is like I have a Bluetooth in my truck and I'm fucking jamming. It's like subs thumping and I'll hit that button and it's like ding, ding, I'm like ah!
To ruin the whole moment.
Look, when we were setting up in here, I guess the radio was on and we heard boom and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I go up to the door, no one there. We're like looking around, like, wow, that was creepy. And then 10 minutes later, here's a crack, crack. It was the radio.
My bad.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure they're more important.
No, they're not. It's the most important thing in my life.
Oh, God.
No, one thing I don't tolerate is, like, I go to work, and being in the field of bartending now, right? Yeah, you may have a shit day, you've had a fucking horrible night going on, whatever. But when people walk up to you to buy a drink and you rely on their tips to make you money, if you go up to them and you're like this.
Oh, I love that. That's their favorite.
I'm like, yeah, that money you're not going to make. Am I wrong? Man, put a fake smile on, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, have a personality, make that money.
Within reason, though, some people are very good asshole bartenders. Does that make sense? Like some people play the asshole card very well.
Yeah, you're one of them.
I say insult and I smile when I say it.
Fuck you. You're one of those guys.
I feel like I've just been insulted so much in my life. I've just been like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
You haven't heard nothing yet.
Wait till you hear. My stepdad's quick too. I grew up I got like 7 or 8 brothers or some shit. I got a whole bunch of brothers, and they're all smart asses too. So like it runs in the family.
I think that's why we get along so well because my whole family was smart ass as well. You shoot at me, I shoot back.
Yeah,
and we laugh about it at the end.
I got this dude named Brandon Hall. He's a good friend of mine, and
Why does the name sound so familiar?
I call him Choo Choo or B Train. You'll meet him one day if you actually sit down and talk to him. The things that comes out, he's all right. So he's a writer, so he's emotional as it is. But like the way he strings together insults, it's fucking impressive. You know what I mean? He's like you and your sad boy friends. I'm like sad boy. He's like guys. It's like where did you even? They are sad boys. Like
what do you think of this shit?
It's just funny, and he's like. He did jujitsu with me. He's kind of a badass, but like, kind of. Actually, you're kind of a pussy, Brandon. I beat your ass. He said you're a pussy.
He said it. Brandon's gonna comment. Fuck both y'all.
We used to do jujitsu together, and he just stopped going. I stopped going. I fucked my body all up. I'm gonna go back soon. I think.
Are we doing Muay Thai?
I don't know. I honestly don't know if I'll ever be able to do Muay Thai again. Because my back's super fucked. Every time it feels just like a little better, I just sneeze. And it's like, ha, you're 30.
Yeah, that's right here. Still fucking me up, man.
Maybe one day. I feel like if I had all the time in the world to train, I'd be a different person. You know what I mean?
So we just become rich.
Yeah.
Just get rich.
I've slowly become like a trophy boyfriend.
Are we gonna move down to Florida?
Yeah, we'll strip down there. Start doing a whole bunch of roids.
You know, Gav called me the other day.
Yeah? You were telling me about this, Kyle.
No, he called me again.
Again?
He's
gay.
100%. He's gay for me.
I miss you.
No, so do be honest. For some odd reason, people like me. I get to figure it out. Not this motherfucker, but yeah, I don't know why. But anyway, Gav was like, "Yo, when are you coming down to Florida?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Yo, bro, you got a place to stay here with me and my girlfriend." I'm like,
"Could you go somewhere where we stay with your girlfriend?"
Yeah, like what?
His girlfriend seemed pretty cool. I met her.
Yeah, she's awesome. She also makes $4 million a year.
Good God!
So have you seen their house, bro? God, like fuck.
He's a toy. He's a toy. He looks like a toy though.
And if you watch this, you know.
Yeah, he built like fucking Gaston, bro. Like, yeah. I don't know what Belle was thinking.
Hey, he just provides good dick, and that's all she needs. So he hit me up. He's like, "Yo, like, hey, come down to Florida. I can get you a bartending job down here and all that shit." And I'm like,
that was a big jump on him.
I'm like,
he did peace out pretty quick.
Yeah, he's been talking to that girl for a while. So I mean, hey, man. And he told me about the industry down there. It's like way different. Like you get health benefits.
Yeah, but rent's way different too.
Not where they live at.
I think they have a union down there. They have a union in fucking Vegas, like a guild, if you will. I think is what it is. And you have to apply to be in it. But like, if you get laid off, they make sure that you're taken care of. But you have to be like a good. Like if you ever see the Vegas bartenders, they're just
phenomenal.
You know what I mean? And they're not
ain't shit.
Yeah.
Well, no. I take that back. We all right.
It was a lot different before COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was always busy during COVID, or before COVID. And I don't know where that spark went. I was talking to my girlfriend about this the other day. I'm like, dude, I'm not making anywhere the same amount of money I was. Which is, I mean, it sucks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, you have to think about it. We're going to have this, we're in a little hiccup right now. Once this hiccup ends, just imagine.
Most of my life has been about just imagining things.
Oh, God damn it.
Imagine if all the imagines came true. Oh, it's okay, don't cry. Oh yeah, is that gonna be your guy for the night?
Yo, hey.
Do you know who that is?
Hey, this is the Macho Man.
No, it's definitely not Macho Man.
Jeff tried to work out a little bit.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, Jeff just started to work out, man.
Yeah, he's doing his, what's it called when you grab the thing? The woodcutters.
Oh,
to get his abs right. It's crazy. If you look at the action figure, like, that was like the 90s, right?
Bro, I could
so that was like
all day long.
That was like the body that you were supposed to achieve to be strong.
Yes.
Look at his fucking forearms.
Yeah, that's not a forearm.
Who has forearms like that?
Those are gills.
Is it Aquaman?
It might be.
No, it's not. Those aren't gills.
Who the fuck? Bro, what you mean? Like little fins.
No, bro.
Those are fins.
Bro.
What is on his forearm?
Those are the muscles you get. Like, you don't have the muscle.
Hell no. That's no vein.
It's collapsed.
There's no vein.
Look at them thighs. I bet you he'd do a fucking 1,000 lunges with me.
Yo, his calves are bigger than his quads.
Those aren't calves, those are bulls.
Is your little guy? Is this him?
Yeah.
Cody? Yeah. Fuck you, Cody. bitch. Anyway, my name's Egland.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Facts.
Would you really own a bar, you think?
Yes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the shit John's doing right now. You'd want that?
Yeah, but I'll be the owner and I'll have a GM. So I'm gonna do
yeah, true. I'm always worried that if I own a bar, I would spend most of my time just drinking there.
I won't.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like when you own a bar and you put a lot of money yourself into it,
yeah,
you won't go there just to drink your life away.
Fair.
You'd be like, hey, let's make this money back.
Well, have you ever seen Bar Rescue? Them motherfuckers.
But there's family-owned bars for 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
That's like 80% of them, though. It's like, I get it in that situation, okay? But like when you have those guys like, hey, I'm $30,000 in debt or I'm $200,000, they're not drinking. They're trying. They just have a GM fucking them up or they have this guy fucking them up.
Who's the guy that does that show?
John.
It is John something. Fuck's his name?
Tafford?
Yeah, it is.
Is it Tafford?
One of the two.
Tafford?
You know, he's like 6'4". You know, he's like an ex-Marine or some shit like that?
Yeah, he's 6'4".
That is a intimidating motherfucker.
He's a $150 million man. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know he had that much kind of money.
Bro, he has like 30 bars.
I know he gets like a percentage of each bar that he saves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That motherfucker is making bank.
You know where Milk Bar is now? That used to be a bar called Duel, right?
I heard about that.
And then it got bar rescued by John Tafford.
Wait. No. Is no one downtown?
Yeah. Milk Bar. You know why it's called Milk Bar? Because that used to be the creamery for all the milk.
What?
Isn't this some wild shit? A lot of history downtown.
There's another
LA.
bar in Raleigh off of 70 that he rescued. What's it called? My God.
Once again, you throw enough shit to a wall.
I can't remember the name of it, but I remember seeing him. That's the thing. I remember him being there with his team, all the cameras and all that. And it's off of 70. And it's once you get like 70 going to Clayton, it's the first bar to the left. Like it's like a restaurant bar. Huge.
Yeah. Wait, is it the fish one? Right by, oh God.
It's right by Lowe's.
There used to be a famous fucking fish restaurant down there.
Is it Home Depot? No, it's Lowe's. Definitely Lowe's. Blue Label, yeah, Lowe's.
Before
Literally across the street from Lowe's.
Well, we're gonna have to go there and find out and ask them how it's going.
Come with us.
And next scene.
No, it would be like this. So this is the bar we were talking about.
So I think gay bars would make a lot of money, but as far as like fun bars, I think something that you could do extreme sports in, like here's a 6-pack of beer and hop on this 125cc dirt bike and hop in the foam pit. Sign this waiver though.
Yeah, he's dead. He signed the waiver. And to add to that business, we have a funeral home right there.
Also owned by us.
All right. So besides the gay bars, obviously a gay bar would be a popping spot. If you were to own your own bar, what would you do to make it pop? Say you are.
We gotta follow trends.
Say you right next to Dogwood, that little spot they have right between the Village and Dogwood.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? The little orange building. You own that spot right there. What would you do to make that bitch fucking pop?
I used to be a shoe store. What would I do to make that place pop? I'd black out all the windows.
Okay. Have cocaine on the window?
Yeah. Ecstasy pills and a Pez dispenser. I black out all the windows so you couldn't see them. That'd be my first thing so you could never tell if it was busy or not. Right? Then I would the inside be complete speakeasy. Hardwood floors, whiskey, you know what I mean? Maybe a dart bar. Just like real low key and chill. Expensive whiskey, no bullshit. You know what I mean?
Alright, so you talk about like it's a bar, like you're gonna spend some good money on some good drinks.
Yeah, your bartender has a vest and a nice shirt on.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe the chicks wear like a tight corset.
The artists got to have flair too.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Maybe a little flair here and there, but you don't want to be having someone throw like a $200 bottle of fucking whiskey around. You know what I mean?
That's when you grab the little fake whiskey and you fill
Yeah.
that, and then as he puts it down, he grabs the expensive and fills.
And then there's gonna be a back wall, and if you go through that back wall, fucking EDM club.
You don't hear it.
Yeah, you don't hear it.
You have to go downstairs.
You have to know what it is. You have to knock twice, ring the doorbell, down the spiral staircase behind the bookshelf.
High five the bouncer. If you don't high five the bouncer, he will throw you out.
Yeah, he'll throw you right back out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have
what the fuck?
Then you have to ride the boat across the lake. 2 coins.
Ooh.
That the bouncer
Like
gives
Harry
you.
Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he throw you out the back dumpster.
And then as you go across the lake, people come up and try to grab you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or maybe I'd make like a giant pool in the back. This is definitely a liability.
Yeah. Oh.
And the way you exit the bar, you have to jump out of the bar into the pool.
Okay. $1.5 billion later. You know, when I'm actually thinking about investing in a bar in the next like maybe year or so.
Yeah.
Well, my parents selling the property,
Okay.
so I'm getting a portion of that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Buy a motorcycle.
I'm over here thinking about increasing my money. He's talking about
Buy a motorcycle. You want to know what's worse than a cocaine habit? Buy a motorcycle. It's funny though because my stepdad told me like if you ever buy a Harley, it's more expensive than cocaine. And I was just like, whatever, dude. Fucking $20,000 later, I'm like, yep, you're right, buddy. You're fucking right. You can only ride them 6 months of the year, but you look cool as fuck. I've been seeing the Razors driving around downtown. You seen those?
Yeah.
The side by sides. Mm-hmm. So apparently, you can go down to DMV.
Yeah.
You can throw brake lights, blinkers, all the shit, and road tires on it, and you can drive it everywhere except the freeway.
Yeah, 100%.
Holy fuck, bro!
Yeah, that's how they're driving them.
1,300 horsepower on fucking less than 1,000 pounds of go kart.
Yeah, you want to talk about killing yourself? I saw a guy spin out on 70 on one of those things.
Oh really? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
If you don't know how to drive like a motorcycle or know how to drive any kind of sports car,
Always put the pedal
to the ground.
all the way, and then let go of the clutch.
You put first gear right as you're at the light.
You know what's crazy? So they work on a band system, right?
Yeah.
So like a centrifugal clutch pushes a bigger thing. So as you go faster, the gear gets bigger.
Yeah.
So it makes you increases your speed. So low end you have torque, but the belt stretches out, like a snowmobile, and it's very brilliant. You know what I mean? That's why they don't have gears. There's one gear. In fact, Teslas don't have gears, do they? They don't have transmission. There's no way.
No, they have differential.
Yeah, but they don't have like first gear, second gear, third gear. It's just motor.
And just higher speed motor.
Yeah.
But you don't hear it.
Well, I guess it all depends on... Let me tell you a story about electricity, sir.
No, let's hear it.
I was going down the road the other day.
Uh-huh.
I told you a little bit about this. Going down the road, minding my own business in my truck. Whoa! I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I losing power? Underneath my little cow induction hood, I can see my motor and all that shit. Sparks flying everywhere. The bolt that holds my fucking, like, my batteries to my alternator fell off. Fucking batteries just arcing. I don't know, dude.
How the fuck did it fall off? You didn't tighten it.
Maybe.
You didn't tighten it.
Well, all right.
Don't lie.
Let me explain how this all happened. Many moons ago, I bought an alternator that puts out 2.1 amps. It's a lot of fucking electricity.
That's a lot. You would charge the fuck out of that battery.
I got 2 batteries, and I got big subs in the back. I have a lot of electricity going through that Jeep, or that truck. God damn it, Jeep, shoot me. Fucking kill me now, it's a blazer. And I was killing the batteries over and over and over and over again.
That makes sense.
And it turns out that the warranty on a battery for 3 years only works once. So if you blow 2 batteries in 1 year, you have to buy another one. That gets fucking expensive. So I bought the alternator. When I bought the alternator, I was screwing in, the nut fell off the back. So put my finger in there. Well, I got needle nose pliers, put the bolt back on. I had a draw, and I was trying to figure out what my draw was. I was chasing all these wires. I unhooked it, and I guess when I hooked it back up, I didn't tighten that nut all the way back, but I tightened the screw till it was flush. So the screw was tight, but the nut was loose.
Right.
So it must have wiggled out at some point.
That
100% my fault.
it fucking vibrated.
And I knew it was like that, but I just didn't think anything about it. Anyways, as my fucking blasting sparks, I'm losing power. So I cut across 4 lanes of traffic, up over a curb and into a parking lot. My tires are huge. No power steering, no brakes, nothing. I mean, I had brakes, but the master cylinder's not working. You know what I mean?
So you were pushed to the floor.
Yeah, it was great. E-brakes to the floor too, which I got a couple when I came to the stop.
Lord have mercy.
Right in front of a bar full of people. Just like,
Really?
hi, yeah. Like, hi guys.
Who are they?
Fucking swear to you.
Who are they?
O'Malley's across the street.
Oh, okay.
It's like an old heads bar.
Mm-hmm. Hey! My joke's fucked up.
Pop the hood. I'm like, fuck! And then like, just because they arced again. I was like, God damn it! So I fucking move it on top of the hood, and I'm like,
You should went over there. Hey guys, I know y'all are rich as fuck, so when y'all wanna?
all I need was some electrical tape. I got it home on the batteries alone. I'm waiting on a $13 alternator rebuild kit right now. Should be here between the 10th and the 24th.
How bad was spark? Oh yeah, it melted.
Well, it's 2 batteries, and it's connected to both batteries. It's pretty big sparks, man. I welded the screw. I'll show you the screw when we leave. I fucking welded that motherfucker. Which, I mean, I'm no welder, but I think I can lay a hell of a bead with that. Right, I'm decent at welding. I'm not great.
I'm pretty good at welding. I do it a lot.
I know this guy named Brad. He's like an artist, dude. It looks factory. He welded the perches on my axles, and it's like stacking fucking dimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You did that J movement?
bro, I don't fucking know how he does
It's
it.
like you go like this. Like you talk about stacking like dimes.
Yeah,
You go like this.
little
Bring it back,
C's.
and you bring it back. You bring it back. And you bring it back.
He did my whole perch.
Yeah, what that does is you put the first bead, and as you're bringing it back, it fills the top part of the bead again, creating that second dime on top of it. You keep doing it. It looks so fucking good, but that integrity of that fucking bead is ridiculous.
You're altering the chemical, aren't you? Isn't that what welding is? You're altering the chemical between two metals.
Yes. That's why you see, like, if you don't do it right, you see the bubble inside the weld, or you see it. You'll see the weld explode. Like it'll be a little explosion. You see, like, oh shit, it looks like a volcano went like that. But that's when you have too much pressure inside that weld, and the chemicals are going like this. And like, we have to go somewhere. Let's go straight up.
Speaking of welds, have you seen the back of the village? The wall? I'll show it to you next time. Where they welded everything.
Is it bad?
It looks like someone took like a stick, like a whole TIG weld, and was like, meh. It's great.
Is it bad?
It's horrible.
But they hired some third-party shithole company.
I don't know who they hired.
I don't either, but I'd never heard of them in my life. Never heard of them.
Well, name 3 welding companies.
United Rentals, Sunbelt, and Ahern.
Sunbelt, huh? Well, let me tell you something about their trucks.
No, I need to go look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you'll get a good
That
laugh.
soundproof works, though.
It definitely works.
It's not because of the welds.
Well, it's also because it's winter. We're not blasting music. It's a
I-
party.
I'm not gonna lie, when I'm singing at Satellite Bar, I cannot hear shit of the music. And it kind of like, that's another thing I was gonna bring up to John. Like, I can't hear the music, and me as bartending, I vibe off the music. I'm going, but if I can't hear, I'm just like,
Speaking of fucking...
hey guys, I actually have to talk to you now.
of music. How'd you like your DJ last Saturday? DJ Doug?
Good beer. It's really good beer. What's this called? Flying Machine.
I really enjoyed...
That explains what I think about the DJ.
Pretty ugly. Yeah. It went straight from Get Low to Dixieland Delight. I was just like...
This man has no flow.
I was like, my man, what are you doing?
I mean, I have nothing wrong, nothing bad to say against Doug. Doug worked for the company for
He's a cool cat.
6 months. He's a cool guy. He works security. And he's trying to DJ. But when he was DJing Saturday night, he was talking a lot of shit at the beginning too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
If you talk smack and you talk like,
Be humble.
my dude about getting these girls popping and stuff like that, all right, you gotta back it up when you do it. But like how Joe's example did, you can't do that, bro. You gotta have a rhythm going through it.
It's the time and place. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's all an art. You know what I mean? Everyone had to get good at it somehow. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, he is getting good at it at our bar. You know what I mean? Like, he is learning what not to do. But my other thing is, I don't feel like he's learning.
You know, John changed the DJ as well. I'm getting free reigns now to play whatever songs he wants to play.
Yeah.
Because Kenny's gone.
Yeah, of course.
Kenny was like, no, we're gonna play top 100. We want white girls. We don't want no. And I'm gonna be honest, Kenny did not want black people in there.
I don't think that he didn't want black people in there.
No.
I think he just didn't want gangster black people in there. But I wish it went the other way too, because there's a lot of white trash that slides in there.
100%, bro.
Some
what?
white. You know what got me is I saw that one chick wearing sweatpants, fucking tripping her balls. I'm like, how did you get in here?
Right.
Like, who let you in that?
First off, who let you out? Who the fuck let you out? Get the fuck out over there. Stupid ass.
It's crazy though, because like as a bartender, I don't care if you're black, white, Asian. Like,
I don't either.
Your money fucking spins the same to me.
I like anybody. No matter who you are. I get along with black people. I get along with white people. I get along with Asian. I get along with Joe, and I don't know what Joe is. Joe's mixing everything.
Fucking enigma.
You said what?
Enigma. We're going West Coast IPA.
So we bought Lagunitas for no reason.
Well, I bought it because I didn't know how many beers I had down here.
No. Well, you got to keep those.
Well, I did this podcast with my buddies, or this chick I know, her name's Emily. I did it with her boyfriend, and he is fucking hilarious. But she just wanted to keep interrupting the goddamn podcast. He is a fucking character, man. I love Emily as a friend, man, but her boyfriend's way cooler than her.
Yeah, way cooler. And I don't even know him yet. I know he's way cooler.
It's crazy because there's so much, like, untapped talent in, like, a lot of people I know. You know what I mean? That just, like, they don't ever want to do anything with it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I got a good gift to gabble, so that's why I started this. If I never make any money off it, I don't give a fuck. I probably won't make any money off it.
But it doesn't matter.
In like 50 years when I die, someone's going to find this and like, this is gold. I got this one kid, he's like my third podcast. His name's Jake. He walks in here, he goes, you want to try this new drug I made? I'm like, no. What is it though? He goes, I crushed up all these Adderall, mixed it with some cough syrup, and he's like, and you put it on your weed, bro. I'm like, you put it on your weed? He's like, you put it on your weed. And I just looked at him, I'm like, oh boy. And then like,
no, you look at the camera like, is it on? It's on.
You can watch it, it's great. Like, and then he just starts talking, and then he just trails off in this direction. And then I'm like, Jake.
Can we watch
it? Oh, I'll send it to you.
Can we please watch it?
I try to be as nice as I can to him, but I'm like, bro.
Yeah, you tripping.
I've had some interesting fuckers on the show, man.
Yeah, you had Nick on here.
Yeah.
How's that going?
He's actually a pretty fucking smart guy.
Oh, Nick's extremely smart.
That's
why Nick.
You know what's fucked up? It's not that I didn't like him. I just was indifferent about it when I first met him. But now he's like my homeboy. Mm-hmm. Like, he's just quiet and reserved. Once he gets to talking, dude, and he takes shit so well, and then he waits, and then he's just like, "Oh yeah, fuck you." And you're like, "Bitch, where did that come from?"
He would No, Nick's a really, really, really cool guy. Me and him bonded pretty well because we bar back for the longest. Yeah. And we went, me and him went
trenches.
Bro. If people don't understand, bar back is one of the hardest positions. It is the hardest position in anything in the bar. Bar backing. Hands the fuck down. But Nick would personally, like, I would piss him off at some point, right? Make him mad. Something happened, right? He'd be bad. He wouldn't tell you at first. He'd be like, and then later, he'd be like, yo, Pat, I'm like, hey, I filled up patio, you're good, man. I'm like, cool, so I'll be working on something else, right? And then I'll fucking Dimitri come out door. I need glassware! I'm like, what? There'd be nothing on patio. He's gonna walk by smiling. I'm like, oh, that's so fucking genius, bro. That motherfucker, he's smart. He's clever with this. Like, he don't say nothing to you, he'll get you back, though.
I popped the bottle cap right in his ear one time. He hit me right in the kidneys. I had to pretend like it didn't hurt. You hit like a bitch. You walked to us. Oh god, he's strong.
Nick's strong.
Yeah, he is strong. He's very deceivingly strong too, because he doesn't look like he wears shirts that don't like define him. You know.
Right.
But he plays a lot of sports.
Same thing.
Yeah. Well, I think like most. So the fucked up thing is like I'm still strong, but I can't fucking use it because my fucking back. Right. I picked up Drew. My buddy Drew weighs like 210 pounds, and I just yanked him off the ground. I threw him up in the air. I was like, I was like, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
Felt it immediately. Like,
yeah.
Oh!
But I was like, damn, I forgot I could squat like fucking real weight. I really miss lifting heavy. It's
He'll come back.
No, this is probably lifetime kind of shit.
Just take your time. Do a lot of therapy with it, man.
Bro, I've been in therapy for like 4 years. That's
cool. You'll get back there. I have faith in you. If not, I'll put my foot so far up your ass, you'll be alright.
Bro, you won't even have to swing. That fucking asshole is just a hallway. What are you talking about? It's a ballroom. You can break dance in that motherfucker.
A hot dog in a hallway, right?
I'm gonna start charging rent. Hot dog. Fuck, you could throw a whole fucking cow.
Oh my god.
I always make jokes about my butthole being loose, but I found out the other day that a raccoon and a half
A raccoon's been in your ass?
It could.
Oh shit.
Apparently, your asshole can stretch to the dimensions of like 10 inches.
Okay. You want to hear a funny? Well, not a funny thing. My tattoo artist. You know about?
Yeah.
Okay. So my tattoo artist has done all my work. He's really, really close friend of mine. Awesome, but he's also fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
All right. So he sent me a video. And he sent me a video on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, cool, watch it. It's like a guy riding a dirt bike. It's a guy coming down the dirt bike on a hill. Boom, hits the first, oh shit, you gotta hit the jump, man. You gotta hit the jump. As he hits that second jump that goes skyrocketing, it lands into one dude fisting two guys, like fucking elbow deep, just doing this. I'm like, oh. The man pulls out, and then something comes with it. I don't know if they were aliens, bro. That shit was fucking.
What part of your life do you get to that point where you get a fist in your butthole?
Elbow deep, bro. He was.
You're a puppet. You're a puppet at that point.
Like this. He was grabbing the dude's fucking heart. Like, bro.
Comes out his mouth.
Yo. That shit. I was fucked up for like a week. I didn't talk about tattoo artists. I skipped my session and everything. I was like, fuck you.
Maybe he's trying to show you like a subliminal message, like this could be us. I have a dirt bike. He takes you next. I have a dirt bike.
Yo, that motherfucker is 6'8", 350 pounds of raw muscle.
Yeah.
Fuck no. His hand is bigger than a piece of paper.
God.
I'm not kidding. And he's a tattoo artist.
Dwarfing the gun.
How does it feel?
So I wanted to be a tattoo artist for a long time. I used to draw a lot.
Do it.
Dude, it's just not me. I wish it was, but it's just not me.
Know. How you know?
Because I know. I know.
You would fuck with people.
Oh, God.
Oh.
So I'd be being an asshole and be like, I want this quote. Yeah. Yeah, see? Shit like that. Little hidden messages.
He does it all the time.
Oh, you want an eagle? Well, this eagle has balls.
He does that. My tattoo artist does that to people. I'm not kidding.
I mean, what do you say to him? Because he's 6'8".
All right. So, my leg sleeve. I got a mask. Oh, you don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's definitely not HD camera, buddy.
Oh, well, anyway, I got a leg sleeve, and I have a mask right here, right? Well, the original picture, when he drew it, it was a normal nose, right? When he stenciled it, that motherfucker was a penis. I saw it before he did it, and I was like, what? Hell no!
No, not again!
He saw you laughing his ass off. He goes, "You caught me." Because you can't. When you tattoo that, you can't see it. You're like on your side and your back.
Yeah.
You can't see it. You don't know. People are like, "Oh, I don't know when you draw the penis on me." No, you don't. I don't give a fuck. If you have tattoos, you have a lot. Like I'm fully covered. You don't. You don't know. I gotta pee.
We interrupt this program to bring you.
I did.
Want to pause it?
How long you want to do this podcast?
I don't know. Another like 15, 20 minutes maybe.
Okay.
Well, who are you meeting?
Just Tim.
Ah.
You want to come out with us?
No. No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
I have gym in the morning. No.
I'll go to the gym with you. I'm up
No,
tomorrow.
you said that how many times?
I'm not drinking a lot tonight. I'm dead serious. I gotta drive. I'm having this. I'm having one more drink and I'm done.
Was that 2 beers?
This one?
First beer.
Well, it's 9.2%. So.
He's not driving tonight. For those of you who are watching that are in the police force.
No, I mean, this ain't nothing.
Would you ever be a cop? Aren't you an MP?
No, this shit I've been through my kid. Fuck no. I'm telling people get away with so much stupid shit.
What about in the military? Would you be MP?
Oh, God, fuck, that's tough. Nah, MP's have a really bad rap.
Yeah, it sounds like the fun suckers of the military.
Yeah, no. So, I'm in the military.
Mm.
I'm a CM construction mechanic.
He's a SEAL.
I'm not a SEAL. I am attached to FIB CP2, Willow Creek, Virginia, and there's a SEAL Team 18 that's attached to FIB CP2, and I am on part of one of the units in the SEAL team.
Would you ever go to be a SEAL?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
You see that guy Goglin or something like that? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm a SEAL and I'm a bitch!
No, Goglin, the fucking fit black dude. Oh, God, he was like fat and he was like spraying for cockroaches. He's like, I'm going to change my life, and he became a SEAL. He like SEAL training 5 times.
Never.
He runs like marathons. And he's like collapses and dies and comes back to life.
Nope.
How the fuck do you not know? I'll show it to you. You'll be like, holy fuck.
He's a wannabe.
No, he's the legit fucking deal, dude.
Oh,
he's nuts. To go through SEAL training like 5 times?
Just for fun?
Yeah. Googlin. Goglin. Googlin. I spelled Googlin. What's that guy's name? Oh, maybe it's 1-0. God, I wish I could spell better. I keep getting... Oh, this guy right here. Nope, fucking ads. Yeah, YouTube's got that shit on rat.
Yeah.
They're like, buy red. Buy red.
So I went through a little SEAL training. I mean, it's not SEAL training. No, I'm not going to say it is. But I went through like a 2 weeks of like their made SEAL training, right? There.
This guy.
We're near that.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Graduate Navy SEAL training. Went on to do all these other things.
Right there. He's nuts, dude.
Hard.
I remember him talking about he runs like 30 miles a day.
Out of his mind.
Yeah, I remember seeing that
I
video.
walked 15 when I was in Florida. I thought I was going to die. I don't know. Some people are just like superhuman.
I don't like iPhones. Now my phone is turned off.
Oh, is that cracked from the back?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, iPhone owner. I take mine out of the case, but I don't have to because mine turns off by itself.
See, like, I have to like...
Here, put it in the water. It's fine. It's SEAL training.
Without the case?
We're testing the seals on it.
Without the case?
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite part about being in the military?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
You get to shoot fucking big-ass guns.
No, you don't. That's big bullshit. Who told you that?
Well, my buddy, he was a paratrooper.
Okay, that's different.
Well, it's not my fault that you say.
Am I a paratrooper? No.
You're a SEAL. Way different, right?
I'm not a SEAL.
Yeah, he did
No, so, honestly, the camaraderie you get with people, man.
friendship.
Yeah, you'll never get that anywhere else, to be honest
Probably
with
because
you.
you're dying together.
I could actually relate our friendship,
So like that.
kind of like military. We could,
Yeah.
like,
Kind of the same thing. We have a bar. It's a barrier.
yeah.
We're recording off enemies.
Yeah, we get shit.
Bud Light.
We get shitted on all the time. And we have to, we blame upper management, military.
Yeah. All right. Worst part of military.
Who's in charge?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Because you have to do what they say no matter what.
No matter what they say, like you could be on an ensign, right? Say like I'm E5 now, I'm CM2 Egland. I've been in for about 4 years, and then we got a brand new ensign that walks in, and then he thinks he knows fucking everything. Just gets out of OIC, he goes, "Yo, you need to do this." And I'm gonna be like, "The fuck is this guy?"
In your pajamas.
Yeah, I won't even salute him. I'm like, "Fuck you." I'm like, "Yo, get the fuck out."
You ever get in trouble? Like serious trouble in the military?
I haven't. Not yet.
My
But I've seen it.
my cousin's stripper. She went AWOL. I think she was in the Navy. She ran for
Actually-
like 5 months.
I did get in trouble. Think about it. I got in trouble in A school.
For what?
I haven't told the story to many people, but I'll tell the story to you.
Ooh.
You got a story time. So, got out of boot camp in 2019. 2019. I think it was January 19th is when I got out. Flew over to Port California for my A school, and that's where
What's A school?
See, A school is your training for what your rate is. For your rate, for me, was CM, construction mechanics. So you go to that school and to learn about CM. So I went to school, and at the beginning, you go in there and they tell you what to do. Like, it's not like boot camp anymore. You kind of like starting to get relaxed, get your own room, stuff like that. You have a roommate and all that. But they give you a card. Say a card, right? It has phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. Phase 1 is you're new, you can't get off base, you have to be back in a certain time, you have to wear a uniform all the time, you can't wear civilian clothes. If you go to the gym, you have to wear PT gear, stuff like that. Phase 2, more lenient. You go off base for a little bit, right? But you gotta have a buddy. You can go to the gym in your own clothes, you can walk around. You can
What's the point of all that? Just obedience?
Obedience, and so you teach you like where the base is and stuff like that. So,
How long is each phase?
phase, you have to pass the test. So you have to learn about what your rate is. You have to learn about all the rules, your basic shit that they want you to know. Where not to go. They have a list of bars. Do not go to.
Why?
I don't know. Well, maybe because they're bad bars. You know, there's a bunch of bikers out front, and you're in the military. I mean, you might get along, you might not. Anyway, I got to phase 3, and it was my second month in there. It's close to second month in there, and
As phase 3 or just in general?
what do you mean?
You're saying it's your second month in A school, or it's your second month as a
No,
phase
second
3?
month in A school, and I was phase 3.
Okay.
And
So you moved pretty quickly.
yeah, I passed all the tests with ease. I got up there real quick. And we had a ball that we went to, it's called the CV ball. Happens once a year in California, and we were able to go. I was at A school at the perfect time to go. I was like, yes, let's go. So I won a ticket. I was top of my class in grades and all that, and so my RDC or NMT, if you want to call them, they're like, hey, okay, Egland, you got a ticket. And they call out random students, like whoever's doing really well, you get a ticket. No, I guess we're doing well in the military gives you, right? So I was like, yeah, let's go. So we all get dressed up it was a Saturday night, we all get dressed up. And we get all our uniforms on and all that, and we go out.
You get a +1?
What?
You get +1?
I could, but it had to be, I mean, who am I going to fight?
Me?
Anyway, so
I want a pretty dress for you.
So we go to the ball, and I guess everyone knew who I was. I met a lot of the NM14 people up there. I met a lot of the NCB, the ACB, I think 1 was up there. NCB 14 was there. A lot of the officers were there. A lot of people were there. A lot of cool guys, a lot of cool cats. And it was really, really fun time. But then it got crazy because the officers started buying me drinks. Then my NMT.
Oh, you got a ticket to this ball, but you got to buy your own drinks.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then the NMTs are buying me drinks. By like my it was Chief Blanding. I think you remember his name. Chief Blanding. He's a senior chief now. Congratulations, senior, if you ever watched this. Chief Blanding bought me a couple drinks and having a ball. They got me fucked up, dude. It was so bad. You know, when I'm drunk, I just dance my ass up everywhere I go.
Yeah.
That's how it was. I was fucking in the middle. They had a dance party. And people like doing the little Dougie. I'm over here fucking. And my dress white. I was fucking just going nuts, right? Having a blast. I mean, everybody was having fun time, right? We leave. We all get Uber to go back. It was an hour Uber ride home.
An hour Uber? What was the Uber bill?
We didn't pay for it. No, they did.
Ah, sweet.
They had to get us home. Not our fault. They invite us. Not our fault. Fuck that. Fuck y'all.
I'm surprised they way outside with fucking trucks.
Well, I didn't pay for it. So I don't know who the fuck paid for it. I think the military paid for it. Anyway, so we get back, and it was like 12 o'clock. And we get back.
What time to start?
8.
Oh, so you had a good couple hours into you.
Yeah.
Good 3-4 hours.
So we got back at like 12. Right?
Oh.
And so we get back to the barracks, and we walk in. We sign back in, say we're back here. We're supposed to go to bed. Go to bed. Past your bedtime. Go to fuck bed. No one, even phase 3, you can't go out at a certain time. There's a curfew for every student in A school. And so we're like, yo, let's go back to our rooms, act like we're back in our rooms, let's get our civilian clothes on, and let's keep going out. Who the fuck's gonna know, right? So yeah, bet. So we sneak around, and we get our civilian clothes, and we sneak around all the way to base, get in somebody's car, and we leave. We get off base. I mean, we have MAs in the front gate, but then they don't know who the fuck we are.
Yeah.
We just show them our military ID, act like we're fucking normal military people there. They're like, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
You leave. So we go off base, we're having a blast. I'm fucking going to clubs, hanging out bars. I mean, just fucking going nuts.
Drinking
our ass off. Yeah, drinking our asses off, having a ball. So I get a call. And I don't remember his name. I can't think of his name right now. Wilson. CMCN Wilson, or CM3 Wilson, calls me. And I answer, oh, what's up, Wilson? He goes, this is CM1, whatever fucking his name is. Get back your ass back on base. We know you're out. I'm over like, fuck. I called Uber by my goddamn self. I'm like, get me the fuck home. I get an Uber, and I looked at this Uber. I was like, I know you can't speed, but I need you to fucking speed. I'm in the military. I have to get on base. He goes, I got you. This motherfucker was in a Prius going 100 miles an hour down the road, bro. He was booking that. But we get back to the base. I show the MAs my ID. I'm fucking hauling ass across his base. Full fucking speed while drunk. as I get to the barracks, we have a grinder that everybody lines up for like class and all that. As I get up to the base, I look at the grinder and I see every student in A school on the grinder lined up. Every fucking student. And my dumbass self and 3 other fucking dumbass people walking up while the NMTs is just like this waiting. And this is like 2:30 in the fucking morning. Walk up and they're like, nah, don't stand fuck, come the fuck over here. Fucking walk up, stand at attention. Fucking stand at attention. We stood there for like an hour. Walked up face to face with this fucking clothes going, are you fucking drunk? No, CM1, are you fucking lying to me? I'm not lying to you. That's sober up fucking quick.
Yeah.
No, bro, my alcohol went out of my body. It was gone. And they said, everybody go to fucking bed this goddamn second. They were mad. So we go to bed. They took our badges from us, so we didn't have any badges. We go to bed, and it was Saturday night, so Sunday came, nothing happened. We had to go. We were at basically phase 1 again, right? So we had to go in the morning at 7 in the morning, muster up, say we're here, come back, muster up at 12, come back, and muster up at 5 or 1700, right?
Yeah.
All throughout the day. And so we did that, and it was just a random student that did all the mustering. And so we finally, Monday comes, we go to class. We line up, nothing changed. We're like, oh shit, what's going on? Like, yeah, what the fuck is happening? Nothing, no changes. We thought, like, did we get away with all this? I was one of the road guards, so I stand up in the front. And NMT walks right past us. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I was in road guards, didn't say nothing. We march to class. I get in class about 10 minutes. I look up and I see Chief Blaney staring at me. He walks in the room and just glares at me. I need Egland. Now. Fuck. I get up and I see all the rest of the guys. There was actually 6 of us that went out. And we walk down and there's one classroom we go at the very beginning. That's our P-Day class, and that's where the classroom where you just go in there and they're going to tell you what A school is going to be like and stuff like that. We go in there, we stand in front, and there was every officer, every chief, every senior chief, master chief, fucking lieutenants, fucking Marine officers, Air Force officers. Everybody's in that fucking room. And we're staying at attention, and we got our asses chewed. Them motherfuckers were screaming. They were fucking throwing shit. I had a senior chief spit on my face. It was bad. Like, these motherfuckers were going off.
But they don't hit you anymore?
No. No. I'm kind of glad, because they were close.
What do you think would have happened if you made some smart-ass comments then?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know. I've probably been dead. They could have buried me somewhere. So, they were fucking chewing us the fuck out. I mean, we lost all our phases. We didn't get... The crazy thing, we thought we were going to die. They're going to tell us they're going to dock us. They're going to play page 13s or get us fuck out of the military, stuff like that. I thought I was done with the military. I thought, like, oh, I'm fucked. I'm a fucking student. I'm E3 at the time. I ain't shit. They can just get rid of me and fucking find somebody else, right? So, I go back to class. I'm already fucking just 2 hours of getting yelled at. So I'm like, fuck it, all you. No one talked to me. Instructor was like, how you doing? Shut the fuck up. Not really, but that's how I give. But look, after class,
who snitched?
We don't know. To that day, we don't know.
Oh.
Somebody did.
You're good. It's just vodka. It's just whiskey. It's just water. So no one still knows to this day who snitched.
He said vodka! To this day, don't know. So anyway, we get out of class. Before we march back, we have like a 10-minute period when the MTs come and get us. And I'm sitting out in the school grounds, and I see Chief Blaney walk up. I'm like, good afternoon, Chief. He goes, good afternoon, Egland. I'm like, still not pissed at me? He goes, I can't be mad at me when I'm going to serve you all those damn drinks. I was like,
yeah, you did.
This man goes like this to me. He goes, here's your phase 2 back.
Damn, bro. Did they really kick you out of the military for shit like that?
Yes.
Really? That's great.
Bro, I have yet to find out who snitched on me.
Who do you think? You have thoughts?
I think it was one of the Air Force people.
Yeah. Fucking Air Force people.
Well, we dealt with a lot of Air Force was with us at the...
Is there anyone that said we should go out and didn't go out?
Fox? Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It might be her because she couldn't go.
Oh, she couldn't or she wouldn't.
No, she couldn't go to the CB ball. She wanted to go as a +1 somebody. No, we're like, no, fuck you.
What happens if you're in the military and you get like intimate relations with somebody that's in the military?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah?
Oh.
It's gotta be same rank though, right? Or is that like you can't be sleeping with
one
your
rank
fucking
above. So if you're E6, you date E5. You can date E7 if you're E6. Can't date an officer. Can't have anything intimate with an officer.
Were you at Lejeune? Did you go to Lejeune up here? Alright, so I had a whole bunch of military guys that were in the fucking coming to the beer garden one time, and they're all like, I was like, worst person in the military, right? And they're like, drill sergeant, blah blah blah. It's just fucking. They pulled him up on Google. He's famous like that, and it's this big Jack Black dude. He's like, he is the worst person to do PT with. I was like, oh. They all agreed. Oh, I don't know, dude. I've done some crazy fucking. I used to do CrossFit with my ex. It's torture. Mm-hmm. The goals they have and the goals I have are so different. You know what I mean? It's an unsustainable lifestyle. People can argue with me all they want on that. You could do CrossFit for years, but like when you stop, like
You're fucked.
That's it. That's how it ends.
That's usually how it goes. It's like I stopped playing soccer because nowadays I can just get hurt down the play.
Yeah,
there's no point. Like that's why I'm playing basketball. It's not as people say. Oh, basketball's more tough than soccer and all that. Soccer, you're literally running for 90 minutes.
Yeah,
literally running for 90 minutes.
They run like 7 miles a game or something. Like that.
It's 21 miles a game.
God.
The fuck you mean 7? Talk about the fast sprints, fucking jogging all the time, hard cuts all the time. Fucking your knees can't go like this way as many times. My bad. If your knee goes that way, your body goes that way. That's fucked. You're fucked. Crazy, man.
Well, fuck, man. Well, thanks for hanging. It's been like an hour.
Yeah, this has been fun, man.
All right. Do you want to say anything to anybody before you leave? Is it Fox? You want to say something to her? We know now.
We know now. We know you did it. What I want to say to y'all is keep drinking hard, keep doing the cocaine, have fun.
That's horrible advice. Don't get caught.
Don't get caught.
All right.
I'll be back next week.
No, the fuck you won't.